sort of community education and bringing people together and with different life experiences. And you saw Raz Simone really trying to... What, somebody?
Does the chat know about Proud Boys?
Oh, yeah. They're all over the scanners. They're letting me know where they are, what they're doing.
Damn, I'm thirsty, man. Can I promote my brand?
You want to...
My Twitter handle?
Yeah, you got... I mean, if you got something to say...
I do got something to say, like... I know there's a lot
Here, turn it around, turn it around.
Okay, my bad. Hey, I didn't want to say there's I know people don't understand abolitionism and how you can live a society without police, and that's not even what we're demanding. We're compromising here in Seattle, just cut it in half, although I think once we cut it in half, it's going to be successful, and then we're going to want to do that again. A year later, cut it in half again, 100 million, eventually not going to have the police. Police, remember, law and order is the same as segregation. They said segregation now, segregation forever. Fuck law and order. That's just the justification to keep the white comfortable neutral, okay with police brutality and oppression of people of color and poor people. And remember, this oppression and violence between the state and its people happens in the communities that have the longest history of the state violating any rights they have. So we actually need the opposite. We need the state coming in here, having peaceful interactions, gaining that legitimacy. A society that kills its own people doesn't deserve legitimacy, right? And it doesn't deserve law and order, nor will it get law and order. So abolitionism is I know it's a paradigm shift, right? It's hard to comprehend, but you just have to take paradigm shift that freaking private property is a construct, capitalism construct. For 1,500 years, people thought they could pay the church to go to heaven, and that was how society was ordered, at least in Europe. I don't want to be too Eurocentric, but racist history taught me too much Europe and not enough indigenous people. Fuck. They don't even teach about the Muckleshoot people or the Duwamish people. Cascadia, if you're not familiar, Seattle is a special place. Cascadia is a special place. This is one of the few places where indigenous people lived and they didn't even have to farm. It's just abundance of surplus here. I just Seattle. Other people have allegiance to the nation state. I have allegiance to Seattle. My allegiance is to the city state. I give a fuck about the United States. I'm fine if Seattle becomes a city state, just like Singapore or Hong Kong. And that's what we're kind of becoming Hong Kong. I mean, we have been inspired with the umbrella. # pink umbrella. I'm trying. Any artist out there, if you want to come and you're in the area, we need to get that pink umbrella memorial. I mean, that might be a little dramatic. No one died, but that was a seminal moment here. And remember, this is just the start of the start. And but seriously, it sounds like we have momentum. And Councilmember Shama Sawant, who came out here, and she's one of the reasons this movement happens. I mean, Seattle sets the trend. We're trendsetters, right? I mean, coffee, Nirvana, grunge, aviation, shit happens in Seattle. We're starting shit. Other cities, they stop protesting. We never stop protesting. A lot of that is here in Capitol Hill, partly because of the LGBTQ community. They came out hard. They understand. The police only support LGBT now because it's in vogue. Remember, for hundreds of years, they didn't defend LGBTQ. We all know about Stonewall in New York. So, look, if you don't understand abolitionism, here I'm going to, because I got a lot to say and I don't want to monopolize the live stream. If you're interested in what I have to say and I try to break it down peacefully, not loud, I Periscope every Sunday night. Follow me on Twitter, Marx, M-A-R-X, like the comrade Carl, M-A-R-X, last name Goldberg, G-O-D-B-E-R-D. I'm on Periscope. You can find me on Twitter, Marx Goldberg 2. Follow me. And again, I stream every Sunday night because people don't understand dialectical materialism. People don't understand Karl Marx. People don't understand demolishing constructs and creating a new world order. And the hardest generation it is for is the one that transitions, right? Now it seems obvious. What? Yeah, obviously kings aren't anointed by God. Obviously you can't pay to go to heaven. That's obvious. And you look that back in history, stupid. People are going to look back in history in a couple of hundreds what? You paid money for people to oppress you and to kill you and to shoot you? Because remember, the police are funded at the backs of the working people because we have a really regressive funding system. Even if police were free, right? Even if we didn't have to spend $400 million, even if some fascist was I'll spend it. I'll pay for the $400 million. Just keep the police. It would still be fucking awful to have police. It's awful to have police. We don't need police. We have horizontal mutual aid. And when there aren't police, people take action in their own hands, right? And that's what you're seeing here on 11th and Pine, 12th and Pine. We're taking over this super block. We're going to keep it pedestrian friendly. We don't need cars, all right, in the city. We need a walker friendly cyclists. We need to get these suburbanites. They come out driving. They think the city belongs to them when they don't even live here. The city belongs to the people who live in the city. And we need to stop catering to the commuters who fucking just bring out gridlock and kill our pedestrians and our cyclists driving through here when they could be taking the Sounder. They could be taking Link Light Rail. They could be taking the bus. Speaking of it, I might have to take off because I got to go catch my 150. I can't even afford to live in Seattle. My dream is to live in Seattle one day. Maybe I will, but hope to see you Sunday nights. My show's called Gross Profit on Periscope. Follow me on Twitter. Marks Goldberg. I know I'm a little thirsty right now, both figuratively and literally, but hey, and props to this dude. I hope, oh my God, man, I've been watching his streams, and this dude has been out here every night, man, so mad props for
Hey,
all
man,
your
I appreciate you. I
activism.
appreciate your words and your knowledge and your brilliance. And
Solidarity.
you go catch that bus, all right? All right, peace out. Wow, he's smart. That was a smart man. I wonder if he is single. 'Cause, yo,